The peace summit of Andromeda Station was supposed to end the 100-Year War. Three species, the Centauri, the Krell, and the VRYNN, had been locked in brutal conflict for a century. Trillions dead, hundreds of worlds burned. The galaxy bleeding from a war with no victor in sight. Humanity had brokered the peace, spent 20 years negotiating, mediating, building trust between ancient enemies. Today was supposed to be the signing. Ambassador Chun stood at the podium, the treaty displayed on holographic screens, representatives from all three species watching with cautious hope. After 100 years of bloodshed, Chun began, "Today we choose." The Krell delegation exploded, not metaphorically, literally. Antimatter charges, planted weeks ago, detonated simultaneously. The Krell representatives, the human security team, and half the Centauri delegation vaporized instantly. The remaining Centauri ships opened fire on VRYNN vessels. The VRYNN returned fire. In 60 seconds, the peace summit became a massacre. Chin survived barely. Emergency bulkhead sealed her in the command center as the station tore itself apart around her. This was a setup, she transmitted to Earth, voice shaking with rage. The Krell never wanted peace. They wanted to eliminate leadership from all sides and restart the war with an advantage. Orders. Her tactical officer's voice was tense. Chen looked at the carnage on her screens, at the bodies floating in the void, at 20 years of diplomacy burning. "Give me Admiral Kuznetsov. Tell him." She paused. "Tell him Protocol Omega is authorized." Silence on the line. Then, "Ma'am, that's... I know what it is. Execute." The Krell High Command was celebrating when the alert started. Energy signatures detected. Multiple contacts emerging from hyperspace. Centauri counterattack? No, sir. These signatures are 3,000 human warships. Impossible, the Krell commander whispered. Humanity has a defense fleet of 200 vessels. We've tracked their entire navy. This is what happens, Chen's voice broadcast across all channels, when you mistake patience for weakness. The human fleet moved with terrifying coordination. For 20 years, we talked peace, built trust, worked toward reconciliation. Chen's voice was ice. While you planted bombs, while you plotted genocide, while you laughed at our naivety, the Krell fleet scrambled to defensive positions. 3,000 humans against their 500. Still favorable odds. The human ships opened fire. It wasn't a battle. It was an execution. You tracked 200 ships, Chun continued as Krell vessels disintegrated under impossible firepower. What you didn't track was the 3,000 we built in secret. Every peace talk, every negotiation, every diplomatic mission was cover for the largest military buildup in human history. Why? The Krell commander screamed. You were the peacemakers. We were, Chun agreed. We genuinely wanted peace. Worked for it. Believed in it. But we're human. We learned millennia ago. Hope for peace, prepare for war. The human armada split, targeting Krell positions across 3 systems simultaneously. You thought we were weak because we talked. Foolish because we tried diplomacy. Naive because we believed in reconciliation. The fury in Chen's voice could have ignited stars. You were wrong on all counts. Within 6 hours, the Krell military was crippled. Not destroyed. Humanity was surgical, precise, overwhelming. The Centauri and VRYNN fleets watched in stunned silence. Let me be clear, Chen broadcast to all parties. Humanity spent 20 years trying to end this war peacefully. You rejected that option, so now we end it our way. She pulled up new coordinates. Here are your new terms. Immediate ceasefire. All sides. War crime tribunals for those responsible for the summit attack. Reparations for victims. Demilitarized zones enforced by human patrols. Her voice hardened. These are not suggestions. These are not negotiable. You will accept peace, or we will enforce it. You can't police the entire sector, the VRYNN admiral protested. We just deployed 3,000 warships you didn't know existed, Chen replied. What else do you think we've built that you can't see? The silence was deafening. We came to this summit believing in the good in all of you, Chen said quietly. You taught us we were fools. So here's what happens next. You sign the treaty. You end this war. You cooperate. Or we show you what humans do when you turn our peace offerings into graves. And if we refuse, the Centauri commander asked. Chun smiled without humor. Then you learn why Earth spent 10,000 years at war with itself and somehow survived. We got very, very good at it. The treaty was signed within 48 hours. The 100-Year War ended not with hope, but with a lesson the galaxy never forgot. Humanity will always offer peace first. But if you make